There are many ways for our members to engage with their trade association, but one of the most important is to get involved and help advance your business interests and the cannabis industry by participating in our annual Cannabis Industry Lobby Days in Washington, D.C. It's my honor to invite NCIA members from across the country to join me and over 100 cannabis business leaders for our 6th annual Lobby Days in our nation's capital, May 12th and 13th. NCIA will provide training and schedule several congressional office meetings for you and your team over the course of 2 days. All you need to do is register and show up.
When we first went to Washington for the Lobby Days, we were lucky to be able to get the attention of a junior staff member. Last time I was in Washington for Lobby Days, we had a press conference with 8 members of Congress present there with us on the steps of the Capitol. We've come a tremendous distance in a very short period of time.
Well, I was involved in the very first Lobby Day. We had a press conference. I think there were more members of the industry there than there were actual press when we first started. And last year's Lobbying Day, just this past year, it was early in spring that we all went out to DC together. There was actually quite a few press in the crowd. And when we set up and scheduled all those meetings, some of them weren't just with staffers, they were actually with the congressional leaders, which was pretty amazing. You can tell that the conversation has changed because people are taking us a little more seriously, looking at it as a recognizable industry.
Last year was my first day at Lobby Days. I actually had a great experience. I would have to say if anybody's intimidated or if anybody has any reservations about being in front of their government, go to Lobby Days. You will learn from a national lobbyist on how to present yourself, what the message is. You will have people there that will support you and arm hold you if need be.
Generally speaking, the way that it goes is you see a member of Congress and you walk up to them and tell them who you are. And here we were in a crowded room in the elevator lobby on the ground floor of the House Congressional Building, and Congressman Polis came strolling through the room and walked up to us and said, "Hey Ian, how you doing today? Looking forward to hearing what you and the members of the association have to say in our meeting." To me, that was a step in the right direction, being recognized by a federal official, knowing why we're there and what it is that we're fighting for.
Our government relations team works every day to advocate on your behalf in DC. And while that work is absolutely critical to the future of the industry, there is unmatched power in your personal story. Whether you come to Washington to talk about the challenges you face with accessing banking services, the unfair tax burden of 280E, or the need to expand healthcare options for seriously ill patients, we want your story told. Participating in Lobby Days is also an illuminating experience, providing you with the insider's view on how cannabis is perceived among members of Congress and an opportunity to connect with the best and brightest minds in the cannabis industry for 2 days of advocacy, education, and community. With state-level reforms sweeping across the nation in 2016, this is going to be NCIA's largest and most impactful Lobby Days event ever. I hope you'll take advantage of this opportunity to help change outdated federal policies once and for all. To make the most out of the Lobby Days experience, register early so that we can begin the process of setting up meetings for you on the Hill. And if you're not yet a member of your industry's trade association, but want to join us in making a difference, it's not too late to become a member today and join us for an incredible experience in Washington, D.C. this spring.